Whoa, oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh, oh. La, da, da, da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately. I can barely find the time.
I'm Brittany, this is Mama's Timeout, and I hope you enjoy this video.
Around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my winter evening routine, mostly made up of cleaning. So I hope this gives you guys some motivation. These are the things that I do every single night to prepare myself for the next morning so that I am ready to go and I'm not scrambling when I wake up. If you are new, my name is Brittany. I am a full-time work-from-the-home mom, and I have two little boys, Liam, who is 5, and Caleb, who is 2.5. And we do a lot of cleaning, organizing, and routines on my channel. So if those are the type of videos that you like, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button. Don't forget so that you don't miss any of our content. Also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It really does help me with YouTube, and it also helps me to know that you like the kind of content that I'm producing.
Stars, I wanna drive a faster car. Lay my troubles to rest. Blow the smoke through my cigarette.
So on this particular night, I had poured myself a glass of wine. I typically like red in the wintertime and white in the summertime. And then I usually either I'm catching up on some of my favorite YouTubers, listening to an audible book, or listening to some of the motivational podcasts that I listen to. I like to do that at night. Everybody is in bed already, so the house is quiet, and it just kind of gives me some me time to unwind and make sure that I reset my house for the next day. So typically I will start by cleaning up dinner, doing any of the dishes, cleaning up my kitchen, wiping down counters, and then you'll see how I progress into my routine where I pack the lunches for the next day and I clean up all the toys and I pick up the living room, I vacuum, and these aren't things that I do every single night, but I do have a couple of key things that I have to do every night. Like I refuse to go to bed with dishes in the sink because I just feel like when I wake up in the morning and come downstairs, I just feel this weight on me and like it's already so chaotic, and I just don't want to set myself up for failure first thing in the morning. Now that's just me. If you can go to bed with dishes in your sink, there's nothing wrong with that, but it really just helps me to make sure that I start my day off on the right foot.
Mistakes. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me. No, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me. Nothing can break me.
I've been trying my best for a while, trying to please everyone who's around me. I've been putting on a fake smile, even though I'm wasting time. I don't want to be trapped in a box, trying to be like the rest when I'm not. I just wanna go my own way, gonna let the past burn down, cause honestly don't wanna be stuck in boring conversations with you. I'm gonna leave it all behind, find myself, I'm gonna start over new. Yeah, I'm on my way now.
Let me know down in the comments, do you have an evening routine? I've said this before on my channel. I have a routine for everything. I just feel like it helps to keep me focused, and I just always know like what I'm supposed to be doing, and it really helps me to get everything done in the day that I need to get done. And so I have a morning routine. If my boys are home with me during the day, I have a nap time routine. I have an evening routine, and I try to work through block scheduling throughout the day. So if you've never heard of block scheduling, or you don't know what the concept of it is, it's where you work in block increments. So whether they be an hour or 2 hours long. So if like you're doing a 2-hour work block, you're doing nothing but work during that time. If you're doing a 2-hour like cleaning, you just do nothing but cleaning during that time. And it really helps to be able to focus on like one thing at a time during the day. And so I feel like it really helps me. I have a block schedule as well. You can get one of those too. I do have a link down in my description box to my Etsy shop. It's printable and you can use it over and over again. But you can also write it on a piece of paper and implement it. It's definitely something that I feel like it really helps me.
I just wanna go my own way, 'cause I am on my way. 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 I am on my way.
Okay, so this is definitely not something that I do every day, but as you can see, I went to open the drawer and everything was stuck in there, and I just could not stand the clutter anymore. So I had to take everything out and just reorganize it. Let me know, do you guys have a Tupperware drawer? Do you keep your stuff in a cabinet? We used to keep ours in a cabinet in our old house, and when we moved in this house, I saw that somebody else kept theirs in a drawer, and I just thought it was a great idea, and I really do like it overall. But my boys can reach it, so I do have to reorganize it pretty often.
Round and round the rodeo, breathing out air for a minute, taking my time to begin with. On and on it goes, swinging down in life, you know, breathing out air for a minute. Yeah. Hey, would you rather stay right here?
So after I'm finished doing all of the dishes, I like to put them all away, and then I like to store my drying racks in my dishwasher. That does not work, by the way, but it just keeps them in there, and then my counters are cleared. And then the next thing that I do is check the coffee pot. So this is a new coffee pot for us. I absolutely love it. So I just make sure that the water is completely filled for the next day, that there weren't any coffee grinds left in the place where the coffee goes, and there was, so I had to rinse that out. But I just make sure that it is ready to go. My husband gets up super early, so I make sure that it is empty so that when he goes to use it, it's nice and fresh for him.
On and on it goes, round and round the rodeo.
So our mat in our sink recently broke as well. We had gotten a new one, so I was just taking it apart and putting it in. I like this one a lot better than the one we had before. This one was from Walmart. The one before that we had was from TJ Maxx, and it snapped right in half after only a couple of months. So definitely would not recommend it from there. I love TJ Maxx, but definitely not for that. So then I'm just going to go through and wipe down my counters, wipe down my kitchen, and then I'm going to go ahead and pack the boys' lunch since they both had school the next day.
Yeah, but your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah. It's a good life. Sitting on the front porch, sipping on the rocks. Citrus in our beverages. Citrus in our beverages. Show only the good sides. Always pretty smiles are covering our faces. You know it is all lies. You know it is all lies. Hey, would you rather stay right here? Make everything disappear.
After I'm finished with that, I will typically move into the dining room and living room area and just pick up any of the toys that the boys had left out. It depends on the night and how rowdy they were as to whether we make them clean up or I just clean it up. Sometimes it's just easier for Mama to do it, and sometimes it just needs a better clean than the boys do. So sometimes I will just let them go to bed, but they do a lot of things. My 5-year-old just washed our dishes today. Speaking of, I can't believe how big he is getting, but he is trying to earn kindness rewards, and we're learning all about doing things for others right now. And so he wanted to do the dishes for Mama today, and I was so proud of him. I couldn't believe he did that. But then I move into the living room and just pick everything up. I like to reset the couches and just pick everything up and make sure that there is no clutter. And then I am going to move back into the dining room and just finish putting everything away. I had some stuff on the table, wanted to wipe it down. And stick around, because at the very end I'm going to give you a sneak peek of George our elf. Our 5-year-old named him, and what he was up to. The boys absolutely love finding him every morning.
You know it still hurts a little bit, but not that much. 'Cause if you want somebody else, who am I to judge? I met you in the summer, when you left it was cold. Said we loved one another, guess that we were wrong. I met you in the summer, our love was out of control. I've been going crazy without you, I'm so alone. I met you in the
Alright, you guys, I'm just giving you a walkthrough of what the house looks like at the end of the night. Oh my gosh, it just feels so good that I'm going to be able to walk down to a clean house. I did want to show you guys a few things before I go. I am switching over to using more natural products again, so I'm going to be phasing out all of our Mrs. Meyer's stuff, and I'm going back to the Young Living, everything Young Living, so my oils, and using Household Thieves cleaner. So I'm going to show you in a minute here what that looks like. I put it in a glass bottle and I use it. It absolutely smells so good. It's a disinfectant and we just really love it. And then my favorite combination right now with oils has been to diffuse Christmas Spirit and Northern Lights Black Spruce together during the day. It just smells like Christmas, it smells like the season, and it's absolutely amazing. So if you use Young Living oils, try that combo and thank me later. If you are looking to get into an oil journey, you can always go find me over on Instagram and I'll be happy to get you started. Again, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. We will see you guys in our next video. Bye!